What is up, Honesty Podcast audience? It's Pat Voss. I'm finally back to do, don't mind the crappy windows in the background. I'll get shades for those later. But I'm about to do something that I haven't done in a while, and that's making an Honesty Podcast video. Now, I've had interviews in the past. Of course, I have had, different shows. I've had 90 different episodes just on Honesty Podcast alone. I had almost 60 episodes or so on Late Night Mix-Up, my first show. My FKD RNG gaming page is actually taking off quite nicely. I don't have a lot of subscribers on FKD RNG gaming, but I do have a lot of views. So I figured out that gaming is definitely a way to go. Of course, I'm not shutting down this channel. I'll still be doing interviews if I can, but definitely updates and different sports and entertainment news. Hopefully at least once a week, so a video once a week here. And then, of course, 2 to 3 times a week, I'll be doing gaming videos or gaming talk, either live here on Zoom app, or I will be doing the videos. If you look still on the FKD RNG Gaming YouTube page, you'll be able to see my live gameplay footage videos. Now, no, I don't have an Elgato gaming card. I don't have all those little things set up so that I can actually stream straight from here and do a, video me in the corner doing, on the Yeti mic. Not right now, but right now the setup would be the desk that I have now that this is sitting on. I will have the PS4 up here. I'll have a monitor up here. I'll have the laptop on and open. I'll have the Yeti mic plugged into the PS4, and we'll get going. We'll go ahead and introduce a few things in Destiny 2. When the live gameplay reveal hits, of course, I will do a review of the live gameplay reveal, but it will be live facing me. It will not be a trailer. It will not be a trailer. It won't be gameplay footage. It will be purely speculation for September and reviewing the gameplay. So check out on Twitch's live stream and check out on Bungie's live stream on May 18th for the Destiny 2 live gameplay reveal. Do not come here for that. Just come here for the review. Go check that out. Go check out this Honesty Podcast video. Obviously, if you like, comment, share, subscribe, that'd be a big deal to me. Definitely the like, comment, and share would be a big deal because that shows views. That definitely, I love the thumbs up. And I know I appreciate all the comments I've been getting on past videos. Sorry I haven't been here for a while, but I will be back. I've been working hard on FKD RNG Gaming, planning for the future of that channel, and then, of course, planning for the future of this channel, where this is going to go. So, guys, I'll see you guys later. Oh, no, there was a rant. There was a rant I wanted to go on real quick after this little update for you guys. Mayweather, McGregor, I've talked about it before. I've had a reaction video before to insults McGregor has launched out. I don't think it's going to happen anymore, and I hate to say that because I'm a big McGregor fan. I don't like Mayweather, but to see the two of them fight in a boxing ring, let's say come June, July, August, September, whenever, this year, to see it happen this year, of course, as you see my ring, you guys know that I am getting married next year. I am engaged right now, and that was going to be my big bachelor party with my buddies. And my father was going to be going out to a bar or whatever and watching the McGregor-Mayweather fight. That was going to be my thing. That's what I'm getting so hyped up about. But now it may turn to just another UFC, pay-per-view event at Fox and Hound, which is fine with me, and that's not a bad drop-off. But at the same time, you guys have to remember I'm a huge McGregor fan, and anything he does, I'm watching. I'm watching him. Of course, I like people like Anderson Silva, Robbie Lawler, Tyron Woodley, which it wouldn't be too bad of a consolation prize to see Conor McGregor, I guess, skip this fight because of negotiation stalls and go over and fight Tyron Woodley at UFC 213, which has been speculated. And if that's it for the welterweight belt, that would be kind of nice to see maybe if Conor McGregor could somehow step up to welterweight and try to win a third belt. And that means that he would be a champion in 3 weight classes, where in mixed martial arts, mind you. So Mayweather is a 5-weight world champion, but he's a 5-weight world champion in just using hands. If it came down to mixed martial arts, of course McGregor would tear him limb from limb because that's what he does. He is a striker first but he tears people apart, standing up, as Mayweather has pointed out. So that kind of begs the question. If Conor McGregor has put his mind to, if the Mayweather fight doesn't happen or stalls out a little too long for his liking or their liking on that side of things, what if McGregor steps up and fights welterweight against Tyron Woodley, which would then prove to Mayweather, hey, look, I'm willing in my own sport like you did. You became 5-weight world champion. Manny Pacquiao, by the way, which nobody seems to be mentioning, is an 8-weight world champion. 8-weight world champion. Not undefeated, but an 8-weight world champion. So there's something wrong with this mentality here that Money Mayweather is the best of all time. No, he's not. You know why? Not only does he not stand for a good cause, and he wants to insult people. And I'm not saying he doesn't do good things for communities. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying when you look at the person of Money Mayweather, is it somebody you really want to follow? Because outside of talking smack and Conor McGregor talking shit, he still gives away to charities. He still helps out at events. He still helps with younger fighters like Mayweather does. But he also is not a douchebag outside of the ring. He talks his shit inside the ring. He has a good time inside the ring. And when it comes to outside the ring, what does he do? He's going to be a good father. He's already a good husband. He's a good friend. He has fun. He doesn't sit here. He's not going to sit here and cheat on his wife or his fiance. He's not going to do all this other crap. He's not going to hit her. Like, there's not a big worry about what McGregor does outside the ring. It's how good of a talker he is inside the ring, like Mayweather has tried to be, like Ali was, and like Anderson Silva was, and hopefully still is. Hopefully he comes back for another fight. But that's the thing. I don't worry at the end of the day that McGregor is going to do something stupid outside of the ring or not for the promotion. I have a feeling that is just in Mayweather's DNA, because you see his dad, and his dad talks an awful lot of shit, and he's just a big fucking shit talker. He's a walking shit talker. And Mayweather Jr. gets that from him. He gets that from him. He was brought up that way. So he knows nothing but shit talking, nothing about, how to be a stand-up guy. And that, I think, will be his downfall. He'll be a not stand-up guy. And you know what? Karma comes around. Shit comes around. And it's going to come around if the fight gets done. It's coming around in the form of Conor McGregor. It's coming around in the form of an ass whooping by a guy who's 12 years younger than this 5-weight world champion in boxing. That's where it's coming. I don't think he realizes it yet. And he did mention, that he is older than McGregor and he hasn't boxed in about 2 years. But it doesn't matter to me. I think that's an excuse. Now he's starting to make the excuse because I think he knows that he's not going to get the money that he wants on his side. They're not going to give him $100 million. He doesn't like that. So now he's a fucking crybaby. And I think he also knows that there's a possibility that his undefeated record in boxing could be at risk because Conor McGregor is a striker and he's got heavy hands and he could knock him the fuck out. And as Mayweather puts it, I believe it was SB Nation that put this out. You check them, SBNation.com. I believe it was Mayweather that put it out that anything can happen in the world of boxing, so you never know. And it's like, no, you never know. Not in this situation, dumbass. Like, McGregor is a fiend for this shit. He has that fight and that drive that you used to have when you started boxing. And then you realized, I'm not a very good offensive boxer, so now I'm going to turn to defensive only. And, the rest is history. The history of Mayweather running away to 49-0. So, and that's fine. He'll do him. He'll get his money and he'll brag about, and this is the thing that doesn't matter to me. This is why I'm not affected by the talk about Mayweather bragging about his money. Oh, I've got more money. What are you going to say about me now? But I make so much money. I don't give a fuck about money, dude. I don't give a shit about your millions of dollars. I really don't care. That means nothing to me. You know why? I've never seen it before in my life. It means nothing to me. That's like a fucking pipe dream. So I really don't care about your money. Okay? I know I'll never reach that success unless I hit the fucking lottery. So I really don't care. But Mayweather wants to come around and flaunt his money and flaunt this and flaunt that. And that shit's going to come back to bite him in the ass, because if this deal does get inked, which if it doesn't, I fully blame Mayweather's side. I do. Because McGregor wants good money because he is, in my mind, right now, the A side. You've got a guy who hasn't competed in 2 years, who doesn't hold any of these championships because obviously he's retired right now. He hasn't competed in 2 years. He has no titles around his waist. He's 40 years old, and he thinks he's the A side. Okay. Let me just let you guys in on a little secret there in the Honesty Podcast world. He's not the fucking A side. In Mike Tyson, Lennox Lewis, Mike Tyson believed he was the A side in that fight. I knew he wasn't the A side in that fight. Mike Tyson was the older guy, had been through some shit, had, been roughed up a little bit by life, and I knew he wasn't the A side. Lennox Lewis was completely the A side, the heavier hitter at the time. And what happened? Lennox Lewis won. So what does that tell you? The people that think they're the A side or that want these accolades before the fucking fight happens, let the fight happen. Let the fight happen. Let's say you're both promised $75 million. Let the fight happen. And if you win, then give you A-side money. Let there be something in your contract that lets you earn A-side money, extra money, that extra $25 million that you're waiting for, plus a split on pay-per-view buys. How about that? How about they stipulate that in your contract, you dumbass? Go in there, fight a guy that will probably knock you the fuck out. And, and that's the thing. You won't fight guys with your style that would possibly knock you out because you don't want a blemish record, and that's your problem. You don't want to face what is staring you in the face. It's obvious, guys. If you're a boxing fan, if you're a fighting fan, it's obvious. It's pretty obvious what's going on here. Mayweather is afraid that he's going to get embarrassed, and his last couple of fights, quite a few fights, all you've seen is I'm going to show off and show off and show off and show off and hope I don't get hit in the fucking face. Well, Pacquiao stunned you a few times there, Mayweather. I saw that fight. Don't bullshit around and be like, I'm good and shake your head and be all cocky. I saw that fight. I saw you get fucking stunned. Don't keep running, bro. Don't keep running, because McGregor will embarrass you next time. Just like, subscribe, comment. It's Honesty Podcast.